Okay, sound looks good. Go ahead and run some ads when we get started. Okay, done. All of that is done. Votes on. What is up, everybody? It's me, your boy David Dunham. Welcome back to Southern Magic. Happy Bloomburrow Day. The Bloomburrow release day for online clients is finally came. So we are in dire need of both Bloomburrow cards and mythic and like rare wild cards for arena, like my arena account. I like depleted it not too long ago trying to get cards for historic, so now I gotta build that back up. uh, but yeah, like so instead of doing Magic Online, we're gonna play through my arena account and we are going to do a draft for today. I got like the little special pre-ordered sealed limited bundle that comes with like uh two draft tokens, a sealed token, and some play-in points for the qualifier play-in event. So we have one. We used up a draft token and a sealed token already, so we are going to play the next one. I'm hoping that we do well enough. We're just going to run like a limited uh, draft, a premier draft, best of one. And depending on how far we go into these matches, they usually go pretty quickly. But if we lose out, we may just go ahead and start up another one and try and run through the gauntlet. So if you haven't have never played on Arena before, the goal is to when you go into these premier drafts is to basically get 7 wins. You have three chances to lose before you are knocked out. So it's strike three, you're out. But if we get there, we get 2,200 gems and 6 packs, which equates to a wild card and hopefully some cards for our new deck, which I am actually going to show you guys right now. I've been super impressed with some of the preview events and some of the early access stuff that I've seen with this deck. So this deck is like a bat tribal deck that's kind of centered around like life gain, like both gaining life and losing life in order to like trigger like your bad synergies. So this is probably like the hallmark card of this essence channeler. It's basically like a Johnny Primate on steroids. So like every time you gain a life, you put a counter on it, and then if you lose a life, it gets flying vigilance for that turn. And then if it dies, then it puts all the counters that it got onto another creature you control. So essentially turning your other creature into a big creature as well. So this card has been super pushed, super impressive to watch. We've got like so many ways to gain life with like Case of the Uneaten Feast, just like our Soul Sister enchantment that also doubles as like our late game uh, kind of like get back into the game card, because once you solve the case, you're able to cast all of the creatures that went to like that are in your graveyard uh, until the end of that turn. So if we get board wiped, then if we've solved the case by then we're able to gain basically all of our advantage back. Um, so yeah, and then it's just like being able to like, I think this deck is probably, this power comes from not only like the synergies from like the life gain and like losing life and being able to put a huge clock on your opponent, and it also has like some really powerful long game aspects with like the lunar conviction that like every time you lose life, well, I get like you lose life and then your opponent loses, if you gain a life your opponent loses life. And then at the beginning of the end step, if you gained and lost life that turn, you create a bat, so it gains a ton of you get creature advantage that way. And then you can just like pay 2 mana to pay 2 life and draw a card. So it's kind of got like built-in long game between that, as well as this card, another hallmark card for these bat decks. It's a new card. Uh, Zerline. Yeah, I'm sure that's Zerline Cosmo Scholar. So you every time a bat attacks, you gain a life. So that already triggers a ton of stuff already. And then when it enters the battlefield or attacks, you can pay a white and a black and pay 2 life, and then you get to return any non-land permanent. I didn't know this. I thought it was creatures. I had to like reread that card myself. Man, that card's even this is even better than I thought it was. So you can even get back cases and lunar convictions. But yeah, you get a non-land card with mana 3 left from your graveyard back to the battlefield with finality counter on it. But it just being a 3 mana 3/3 flying vigilance, it's already just a super high rate. I think that I've been watching this deck play against pretty much every single deck on every single new deck people have been trying out, and I mean all of them, and it seems to just like hose every single one of them. So I can't wait to get all of the. Hopefully, we're able to like just open up all of the channelers and the Zoraline and Lunar Conviction, Convocation, so that we don't have to use wild cards on them. And yeah, so it's good stuff here. So let's go ahead and get into a draft. Just save and exit. Yes, I know it is inactive. Recently played. Yep. We'll use a draft token and get right into it. All right, so start off. We've got a pretty strong multicolored card here. So whenever it deals damage to a player, you can exile the top card of your library until you get a non-land card, and then discard a card to cast it for free. Super powerful card. Maybe my first pick. It's a it's not always like super correct to get a dual colored card as a pack one pick one, and I'm not sure how well this how strong this is as a pack one pick one. I want to look at some of these other like this one here. As you didn't know, like I'm actually using like the Draftsmith from Untapped.gg. So it's giving me like the Channel Fireball ratings for all of these cards and the explanation behind them. So far, this card has the highest rating in the 4.0. So I'm just going to select it. I think if this wasn't here, I may have taken this Downwind Ambusher. But okay, and then we roll into some pretty okay. We get kind of rewarded for like going both ways with red and black because we got some really strong red cards here. I haven't seen this one. And I choose target creature. The creature power is 2 or less. If you control the lizard, you gain control of it. Japan gains haste. That is really strong. There's also this one here. Whenever you cast your second spell for the turn, it deals 2 damage to the opponent, which, I mean, it could be pretty decent later on. I feel like I'm leaning more towards this card because Red Black is all about lizards, and it's very, very aggressive. So being able to taking control of your opponent's creature and attack with it is really good. Yeah, so I think I'm going to take this. It's most likely not going to be able to like sacrifice stuff later on. Like there's no like sacrifice synergies, so I can't like take my. I don't think I can take my opponent's stuff and then sacrifice it afterwards. But I mean, it's still a pretty good one. Now we're not seeing anything too great. I think if we were sticking with the lizard strategy, we'd take this. There's also a Valley Might Caller, which is just a really strong card in general. Want to pay attention a little bit. The red card out of this pack is taken. We got some decent green cards in here, so we don't want to get too married to black by taking a worse black card. So we may just want to take this Valley Might Caller. I don't know, and we probably possibly may need this for like building decks later on because this card is just, I mean, it's just a champion and parish for frogs, rabbits, raccoons, and squirrels. So you know what? I'm going to value draft, and I'm going to just take this just in case we need to pivot. Ooh, that's a solid one. Booming Blast. Just deals 2 damage to a target, and then you can gift something or gift a treasure to deal extra 3 damage to the opponent. So good solid removal early, as well as like if you need a finisher later on where the treasure doesn't really matter. That's pretty good. So we'll select that. Besides that, there's this green card. Leaves the battlefield without dying. Yeah, we don't. It's kind of if you're not like super dedicated into frogs, and you don't want to start picking up some of this frog stuff. Found it to be like pretty beneficial to like really stick with a archetype once you're kind of in it. And I mean, honestly, we got a second one of this, so I'm going to be trying to highly take red, black lizards. You know, we're kind of drying up. And these, there's another one, this tree scribe. It may also be that like the frogs are like one of the weaker colors, so people aren't like super excited to hop into them. It's like that and the Pawn Prophet. I think while we're still getting these, we wanna see like this is what I kind of mean. Like our red and black is starting to really dry up, but like all of these like blue green cards are starting to pop up. So we may want to pivot over to green blue. We have the chance where we're getting a ton of signals for it. In which case, I really do want this signpost uncommon. I think the next choice would probably be Polywop, but I think we want to take the more powerful of the two. Okay, so now we're definitely drawing up when it comes to these. So let's see here. We have this one. These frog duos. These creature duos are really important to get, like that, and like this guy, skip duo. Or just cards that have like double typing is really important to get. I think I'm going to go with this duo just so that we can lean closer to green in case we need to pivot back over to that. Nothing too exciting for any color combo. But I guess if we're already deciding to pivot back over to green blue, then we may want to go ahead and take this. It's highly possible. I feel like we're a little far away from red. We could like pivot over to red, green. That may also be a possibility. Let me see like a lizard here, but I think we're a little far away from it. So I'm gonna take the removal spell here. Just 1 mana removal in green. See what this looks like. Yeah, like we're I think we're going to maybe start prioritizing like some of these green and blue cards a little bit more. Definitely started seeing them a lot later. Fortunately, we got like some really signals, but maybe I was actually taking this card higher than I should have. Maybe like it just hasn't been as good as people have proven to see. This card's very good. It's Hunter's Talent. So we're in pack 2. Hopefully we'll be able to Salvage is a little bit. We have to pivot though. This is a super strong green card, so we're going to go ahead and take it. It's still possible that we're like green red, but I think that we want to start looking at going green blue to get the advantages of these. And I say that and we get this freaking card. And I'm so tempted to take it. The problem is like once we start like going back in our third pack and we like whoever was like to the right of us in the proverbial circle was definitely like getting like the black cards and the red cards near the end of the draft. So like even if we start seeing like more red and black cards like going left, and when it comes to the third pack, we're just going to like start losing out on a ton of the stronger cards that we would get. And Scrap Shooter is a pretty decent card. Um, yeah, well, like we'll miss out a little bit, but I think we're should be fine with going the other way. Okay, so yeah, so like we don't really have anything great for that deck, and as now run away together is pretty solid for like these frog decks because it bounces an opponent's creature and your creature, and then you can get triggers from them when your creatures leave the battlefield. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take this. Shoreline Looter. It's just like a pretty solid, decent card. Are there any actual seeing if there are any actual yeah. No, we didn't see anything. I don't think that we were really pushed into raccoons either, so I think I'm just going to take like this one, this like blue card here. Get Wear Down. Another Wear Down, which isn't super great. Feed the Cycle, which is something. Raccoon, but there's also just another 3-card duo. There's a world where we can like start picking up if we start seeing a little bit more raccoons, and we can start picking some of those up as well. But I'm not too optimistic about it. Otter Wizard. Nothing really in this pack for us. Guess this can be kind of like a body. Well, this one is like just decent. Just like a decent red card. Okay. So like I guess like I did prioritize this card a little bit higher than I should have because these things are just showing up all over the place now. It's probably not where like the lizard deck really wants to be. It's possible that we're starting to dry up when it comes to these cards too. Actually, I think I'm fine taking a Sure Up here. Sure Up is a decent one. We're low on, really low on creature, so if we are going to move into the frog deck, we really need to start seeing a little bit more of them, and which I'm pretty sure we're going to see a lot more of them. We're going back the other way in this draft, so I'll go ahead and take like this Polywallop. Yeah, this is going to be we haven't really messed up the I don't think we've messed up the draft too much. We're still doing decently. Just won't really have a lot of flyers to really take advantage of this. I'm fine. Take another Sure Up here. King's Fisher. If anything, it's just a decent flyer in blue-green. Not... Don't have too high hopes for it. I'm probably not playing any of these anyway, so we'll just take that splash. Okay. And so really crossing our fingers and hoping that we're seeing our good cards going back the other way. There's punished Dark Star Augur here. But then we also get like a Long River Lurker, which is going to be really good in the Frog deck. What does this land do? Counter enter the battlefield this turn. Oh, that's decent. We're going to take the frog. So now we're just going to go all in and take like whatever frogs we can get. Well, actually I said that, but patch, this card's actually really strong. Have one of these already. I guess that's fine, but like this one drop can be really annoying, especially when you're trying to kill stuff or get stuff out of the way. So I think I am going to take it here. There's also this one too. Hopefully we wheel on like one of these. It's hard to say like which one's like more important to get. I could see the two mana frog being super important to get. It's not really that great for us. Another duo. Yeah, not super exciting. I can imagine me playing like 3 of the duo, so I think I'll just take a land here just in case we want to splash. And okay, yeah, 2-drop frog. We definitely got to take our 2-drops while we can. We need to fill out the bottom of the curve a little bit more. Put something back to the top. Thanks. And, okay, what is this? It's like a fine card. Actually, this is like a 3-mana forage. It's like puts a body on the board. Plus, it's got a higher rating, and I think it probably deserves a higher rating. So it's just a solid card. It's better for like the forge decks, or like the squirrel decks in green black, but we can use it reasonably. Hopefully we'll get enough playables, I'm sure. Like, my concern is that we get enough playables, that we get enough cards that we actually want to play in the frog deck. This one, so we'll take another one of those signpost uncommons. This card is actually like really good. I don't need, not really clamoring for another sure up, but definitely one of these. Just like things with offspring, the offspring mechanic is also just really good. I think picking up these offspring cards is gonna be good early on. What is this one? Creatures enters battlefields reveals. Doesn't seem super great. So get that, but you know what? We may just take another Kingfisher. If I go back-to-back Kingfisher, then that could be pretty decent. So, counter a creature spell, or just counter a regular spell. May just take this. Okay, we wheeled on like the frog, so that's good. We have another one of those. This is changeling, so it'll count as a frog if we need to really prioritize that frog type. I'll take another duo, play it. Dispel. Okay. All right. Well, we did the best we could. Well, not the best we could. We definitely could have seen. Yeah, we definitely got blindsided a little bit by people taking red black to our right. I think that it was still the right call to change up later on, and we still have plenty. We still have a decent amount of playables. So let's start shaving. Shore up is probably fine. Just like a pump spell that can save our creature. Kill spells, good. Patchwork. So this is whenever a creature becomes a target of a spell or ability opponent controls. Okay. Yeah, so we can't like target our own creature. And we have this guy. So whenever we're like flickering stuff, we get this card like early on, then it could potentially make this guy really, really huge. So I kind of like that. Kind of more of a sideboard card, but we're best of one, so we'll take it out for now. You know, end up running it together. Solid. Do these things flicker any permanent? No, right? It's just creatures, right? Yeah, mostly creatures. So like the heap harvest isn't as good. We're not like ramping. We're not really ramping into anything super relevant. So I may just go ahead and shave that. For sure. That's just like a really good body. Probably not making fish from it. Unless we like play the other one as well. Actually, did we get a duo? We get like a sneaky like bird duo somewhere. We didn't, right? The only other bird we have is like this card. Which honestly, I mean, it's not a bad card. We just don't really have any splashing to support it. Still fine with that. Play wall up. Like this. Yeah, so maybe it's just taking these out. This card is just like a solid like late game thing, right? You can cast it in sorcery from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. So we can get back like our Polywall up or run away together. We have some other fight spells too that are pretty decent. And if we're like flickering this thing, then like we can also cast additional spells. So I actually kind of like that. So we're gonna go ahead and keep that. This is like a decent beater too. I don't know if we're in like real need of a 5-drop. I don't think so. So we're just going to go ahead and run this as is and cross our fingers and hope that we do okay. Who knows? If we just like lose 3 straight, then we'll just go ahead and just start it over. Okay. Lands and spells. I'll keep it. On the draw. Starting out with a artifact that lets him look for a land. Just enters inputs to land on top. Not a decent one. I like looked at it. I like thought about if I wanted to run this with like Urza Saga, but I don't think it's that good. There's like there's like a couple of there's like this one and like another 1 mana artifact that's in this set, and I think that you like it's like you pay 4 mana and tap it to draw a card, and then you can reduce the cost by tapping creatures you control. It seemed interesting. I don't know what modern deck really wants it. There's a possibility that like one might just produce enough mana to just consistently draw cards, but that seems like kind of a waste. A Cree duo. Okay. This card's just like really, we really want to get the stuff from the Offspring mechanic. Word in this battlefield. Sorry, creature can only block this turn. Okay. I think we'll just pass here. Try to get more advantage out of this card. Almost got a pretty decent curve. It's like all flyers too. I don't think that we got too many things with reach. Let's see. Stealing the most damage. I'm not gonna play this. Life total isn't really under threat right now. We have some time to build. What is this one? Surveil 2? Okay. Pretty decent. So we're gonna attack with both. 16. Okay. Makes me wish I had played the frog now. So, which you control. Target you don't control. Fights. Yeah, target a creature you control. Target creature you don't control. +1 +1 cut down the creature you control. If the gift was promised, then those creatures fight each other. Okay, so I can play. Let us see. Play the frog worker. Enters. Creature you control can't be blocked this turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gift fish, target this, and then target the double striker. Go ahead and get that guy out of here. And then, oh right, gains to life. Go ahead and play. Get unblockable. Question is, do I want to attack? It's like gaining so much life already. I don't want to hold up double. So I think I'll just wait. This ambiance music is very relaxing. David Bow, what up, man? Heirloom Epic. Yep. Heirloom Epic. Is that the name of the song? Honestly, not sure. Okay, is he putting it back to the bottom or top of the library? Yeah, paying enough attention. Maybe I would have put it to the bottom. That's prowess too. Did not know that. Even better. Okay, so I am a little concerned. Can hold this up, but if he's got like responses, then I don't like the sound of that. I think I kind of want to go ahead and get this guy out of the way right now. Could just start like putting damage on board. I'll just simply hold up the blocker. That's the artifact I was talking about. Yeah, heirloom epic. Right. I forgot the name of it. Thanks, I appreciate the help. How are you doing today, dude? Good. Are y'all playing any Magic down there in Birmingham? I always forget like what days that you guys like meet up and play, or if there's like actual stuff going on at the store. Oh, working on some brews? Yeah, me too. I was showing like this red black. It's not really a brew because I think everybody's like really been catching on to it. Like this not red black but black white bat deck. But oh, ooh, good God. I mean, yeah, that's pretty nutty. This comes back with a indestructible counter too. Ooh, just gained a ton of advantage from that. Don't have enough yet, but hopefully we'll get enough soon. Guess we should just continue to build the board right now. Fortunately, that is not giving us enough advantage. We're just gonna have to pass, I think. I don't think we can. We can't attack it. We can't afford to. This feature does combat damage this turn. Oh, whenever that creature exile, if you do return to battlefield control. Okay. So we could have actually attacked with the creature that we had used this on. Another flyer. This card like gains flying whenever a creature enters, and another one of these things. This card is actually like really annoying. I wonder how much reach stuff we have in the deck. I actually did not pay attention. If we picked up enough reach, it may just be really necessary for this format. Seven. If he gets another creature on board, then I'm just definitely dead. We'll cast our spells. So we can't forage, so that's not helping. Oh. Got a creature? Show me the money. Oh, he's doing math. Don't like it. Alright, that's good. I'm not gonna waste his and my time. I want to be able to figure out if if this deck is super bad, which I don't. It's possible that the archetype is just not great. And maybe if we were able to like get all of the payoffs for it, then it would be really good. Since it's week one, I don't know exactly what that looks like yet. But at least we have a deck, because I think if we would have stuck to like red black, then we just wouldn't have had a deck at all. Like those red black cards were just getting taken left and right. Okay, yeah, that's a real decent one. We start off with the mic caller too. That's even better on the play. It's perfect. Really glad we took this mic caller. Just made that call. Sometimes you just gotta know. Does this trigger off rats? It doesn't. The one card it doesn't trigger off of. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and play this. So trigger, draw, and discard this randomly together. It's not really useful now. Okay. Yeah. Just wait to use that for actual damage. What decks have you been brewing, David? Is it stuff for like all stuff for modern, or is it for like standard too? Okay. Graveyard. This one. Okay, so we'll just play the land. We can like double fight it, but that seems terrible. Could also save that land to like pitch with the shoreline looter. Attack with both of these. Let's see what he does. Probably not gonna block. Had to guess. It doesn't know this is unblockable. Yeah, all modern stuff. Fair. Oh, wow, he actually did it. He did it, guys. Right. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get this thing online. So target creature, punch that thing. Pump this up. We don't have like a ton of strong creatures, but this card can give us some really good advantage later on in the game. Plus, like being able to just lose 3 life here, not worry about losing any advantage. I wonder. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. This round with fun interactions. Give Putrid Goblin and Goblin Bombardment. Ooh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Infinite. What was I thinking about? I don't want to just go ahead and attack. Let's see. Yeah. I just don't have like a favorable trade right now with that card and any of my stuff. Okay. Just in case we get a stronger card. Jackdaw Saber, Safri, and a Sack Outlet. Yeah, just I think I've seen like or at least heard of that those combos or know that they're aware that they're in modern now. It's gonna be interesting to see. Like, there's so many creature combos in modern. It's hard to tell like which ones are actually going to stand out and be good. May just do the same thing we did last time. Not really looking to like fight with any of these things. Okay. And pass. I really want to get this like Valley Might Caller a little bit stronger before I use it to fight. Plus we're a little more kind of in the driver's seat here, where they have to like respond to the like what we're doing. So he's going to attack. Sure. Fine with it. I think it's Death Touch, so it's even harder to fight that. Okay. Squirrel? Is Squirrel one of the things? It is one of the things. Okay. So, can play. We do have to use up our double green for it, though. Let's go ahead and attack first. Let's see what we draw. Pitch on the end. Okay. Right. And we'll pass. Go really deep with Coral Claw and Witch's Cottage to get back an Emerald Claw on top. Oh, okay. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, like I was thinking about like that with Cruel Claw with Insatiable Avarice and Standard, and being able to like just tutor like your best card to the top of the deck after playing Cruel Claw and attack. Like it's got to get through for damage, obviously, but if it does, then you know it's kind of GG's. I think that there's like a ton of really powerful things in Standard you can cast for free with it. The sword. Oh my god. Are you going to give me a fish? Fish, right? I think it is. Ooh. That's a spicy clock. Man, the Flyers are really getting us this game. Oh, it loses flying. That's right. That's right. It's got Death Touch though, so like no matter what we put in front of it, it's gonna be a bad time. I think it's possible this thing has just kind of outlived its resourcefulness. We really just need to buy time. Another land. Let's see. So we can shore up and then fight this thing here to get it out of the way. That'll also put like another I like to think stuff out beforehand. No, it gets that out of the way. And then I can also fight this one as well. Puts 8 cards into the battlefield. He's at 7. I actually kind of want to draw an extra card with this too. So what I'm going to do is we're going to forage some stuff away. Put a counter on this so it survives an attack. Yeah. Then gives this the plus. Draw. Still land. And then this can put a counter on this and kill this. Doesn't matter if I'm giving him fish, really. Okay. Back in the game. Ooh. Rebirth. Wow, okay. That's a good one. Just get back things, so it's just getting more chump blockers. But actually I think that's going to be game, so I can, right? Yeah, because I can, might be able to even do it without even casting that. So trigger, put it onto the unblockable creature, yep, and then we'll just go to combat. Attack. Trigger that. Alright. 1-1. Alright. That was decent. The game was a little touch and go there. But we stuck it out. It's all about trusting, like, your outs a little bit. We had a pretty strong start, too. When for our opponent, like, putting stuff in front of us, like, I had a pretty fast clock. Yeah, harder the cards. It's just fine. Okay. Not for this one. It isn't very really proactive. I guess we'll keep it. It's kind of got like our colors, and we just need another green to play a sharpshooter. Okay, never punished. Opponent starting off with a 2-drop, which is probably 2 drops are really pretty. They've really like taken it a step up with draft and limited, where like the 2 drops are just like really above rate, or and it's in this set almost like all the 1 drops are above rate too. Like put down a Death Toucher. Well, I have some news for your opponent. Your Death Toucher can't do shit against a punch. Boom. And we'll just go ahead and level this guy up. And gives it trample too. Oh my god. This card might actually see constructed play. Like, this card is like pretty nutty. Let's see it getting played in standard. There's even a possibility that I could see play a Pioneer because it's a permanent that like kills something. Which is good for like mono green devotion. Got 2 black up. We'll be able to hold up a sure up with the tree duo. So let's see if we can blow our opponent out. X trigger. Nice, nice. Down to 8. Game's looking good, but they've got 4 cards in here now. 5 mana up. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Expanded 4, yeah, expanded 4 mana. So I used 4 mana this turn. So these trigger. This is an interesting ability too. I like abilities that like trigger for you playing the game the way you want to, or just playing the game naturally, they're usually really good. Yeah, draw. Ooh. Can't be blocked this turn, so he's at 8. I mean, hell. I'm just going to play it. We want to do it with the sharpshooter or with the duo? Yeah, sharpshooter just deals more damage, right? Probably a no-brainer. I'm tempted to like attack with this as well and see if he double blocks. Probably not super worth it. Okay. Now I can... You sacrifice it. I could bounce this. Or it just returns to the battlefield. Yeah, I'll... It doesn't have counters, right? Yeah, I'll just do that. Oh, gifting only works when you cast it. Okay. I was thinking if I was like wanting to like blow something up with the gift. I'm really liking this soothing music. Usually like I like put on some royalty free music or something, but man, this is like super peaceful. It's got like a nice like stream, like babbling brook going on, and oh, it's really, really chill. I just noticed that our opponent had the same pet as us. It's cool. Tiny Bones Jones. Ooh, baby. Love this guy. I wonder if he'll be played. Like, I really was a really big fan and really high on Tiny Bone, the new one-drop Tiny Bones from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Tiny Bones to Pickpocket. I wonder if it'll, like, see regular play in Standard. With this new Standard set. There's a lot of stuff, like Streets of New Competitor and Legends of, or Kamigawa, especially Kamigawa, like just had like a ton of like really, really good cards in it. So that stuff rotating out, like, could mean a ton of these, newer cards or even like older cards from Old Standard could be pretty reasonable. So 3. Okay. Alright, all good. And that's actually, we have game here. And let's say they can gain 3 life unless they tap out. Oh, tap out. Unless there's counter for each food and squirrel you control. Yikes. Whew, sweet mama. Still thinking, okay. We're going to do this. We're going to target and target. Bounce both of these. It's going to have food to pump. Did I make an error? I didn't think so. Ooh, do we have enough mana for this? No, we don't. Unfortunately. So I can play this. And it makes this card basically be able to attack through all of his stuff. And then play the Long River Lurker next turn. I think I kind of like that. Just hold up the lurk until they deal a little bit more chip damage. Gains vigilance. So I go for this one or this one here. Again, we'll just go for this one. Just deals more damage. And I think I'm fine attacking with both of these now because we want to really just get damage through. Okay. That may have just been lethal. I don't think that was lethal. He could have blocked everything, gained 3, and then still stayed in the game. But I mean, what he wouldn't have been in a good spot after that. Okay. 3 matches down. 2-1. Looking like we're not going to drop from this too early, so that's a good thing. Get like a good bit of content out of this. First, decent hand. I don't know if like the arena smoother, like hand smoother, is like a real thing or not. We kind of already know what we want, so we'll take the grotto. We don't need to surveil super early. Oh, they got the assassin though. We'll just play our cards. Simply play our card. Yeah. One that's got a really good solid start. Yeah, this thing can't even fight well enough. If we can scry a strong card. I mean, maybe. Here's a frog warrior, like, make some of our, like, removal cheaper. We don't have double green to make it better, though. So I think I'm putting it to the bottom. Or putting it in the graveyard. Does this turn... And also like play a 2-drop and then... Yeah. No, because we don't have double green, it's a little bit harder to make plays with that card right now. Yeah, so we'll just... I think we're... Well, actually, we could, like, wait to play that, but I think we want to kill this thing. We don't have double green, that's right. Yeah, I'm a little shocked. Oh. I'll just try myself. Could have made a play where we like played a 1-drop and played the 1-drop and held up runaway together. May have been decent. Stargaze. Card reminds me of like Lil Nas X for a little bit. For just some reason. This. Like that Star Walker song. I'm not going crazy, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so yeah, we can kill both of his things now. Simply let's give him a fish. This thing, get rid of this thing. And we can either hold Hmm. Mm. Maybe I just have like plenty of mana at 4. I'll pitch this one. I can kill this thing now, but that would like leave me with no removal. If he plays something like that I really need to kill. Just wait. See what he does. Banishing a light. Okay, let's see what you target. That's actually really good for us. Yeah, we can run away together. I can do this. And maybe the fish, just to get it. Just to, like, get rid of an actual card. I could see that mattering more than this thing. Because he's just going to recast it anyways. Okay, I'm down with the 2 for 1. Perfectly fine with me. It's already, like, contemplating getting rid of that card. And now, how many cards do we have in grave? Ooh, so we can really do some damage with this thing. With us, Offspring. Okay, here. Get double forage. 2, 3. And trigger again. 2, 3. Nice. Okay, there we go. That's what I'd like to see. Ultimate advantage. Yeah, this card's really good. Discard 2. I mean, I guess these 2 kind of weakest cards in this spot. So I want to keep this Tree Guard duo because it's going to deal a ton of damage. It doesn't have any good blocks, so might as well. Trigger. It's on the weakest creature. It's just going to chop, probably. Okay. What you got? Hmm? Hmm? He's calculating how to stay alive. Did we get there? Pretty sure we did. Ooh, beat the cycle. Okay, beat the cycle. That's 1. And he can play a chump blocker. Okay, that's something. Well, it was something. It was good enough. He thought it was, at least. Not quite, though. +1/+1. Exactsies. Nice. It was good to like be able to just like do that with no fear since they had ward. It's just ward 1, but sometimes that like it's just enough, especially in limited. All right, so you just need to win 1 more, and we'll be able to break even. Quote unquote break even. Because you get about 1,400. You get 1,400 gems. And it's like 13. Or excuse me, it's I think it's 1,500 to play a draft, and then 1,400 you'll win after 5 wins or 4 wins. 4 wins, yeah. And we still have 2 more losses to give. That's a cool little pet. It's a cool guy. Okay. Enough getting distracted by the Q guy. We'll just start off with a short line looter and pass. No plays. Let's play. Back with the looter. If we can't get a better thing to play. I don't have any spells for this card yet, but it may not be all that important. A really powerful card though, so really don't want to get rid of it. I think I'll go with the short up here. Oh, we could have played like a Bellowing Carrier too. Kind of missed that. Oh well, that's alright. Wouldn't have did anything apparently. Yeah, play land. Either play duo now or wait a little bit longer to build my board and then play it. I think I kind of like that a little more. We can pitch these lands now. Polywallop. Nice. Nice. Good stuff. Just punches the creature. I'll just play another one. If we get a land. Okay, now I think I'm really don't want to pitch this thing. Well, if we draw a land, we can double spell with this and the carrier, and I think that's more important. 6 damage. That hurts. Alright, cool. So let us play that. 2 guys. Just were able to get this thing down beforehand, before he started like killing all of our stuff. Yeah, one more time before we get an actual card advantage from this thing. Nice. So trigger. We'll put them both on the unblockable guy. We have another removal spell. Oh, he's gonna draw a card with this. Nice. 15 or 14. Could double block and kill this thing. And make our tree guard duo a lot worse so. And it's already like going to be a decent blocker. Yeah, so it's this card too. I think I'm down with that. So we're going to play the talent, trigger this, we'll punch this, and we can get through with a lot of damage. And now we're simply drawing a card with this, now that we have a threshold online. That's just getting us actual card advantage. Nice, okay. Hidden Grotto. Yeah, we're just gonna play the trigger, target this, activate so that it gains extra power. Let's go ahead and grotto to surveil something off the top. Nice. Alright. That was the easy one. Yeah, these cards are turning out really strong. I was really disappointed. I don't think like our deck is optimal, but man, like it's doing its thing at least. Showing why the color pair can be pretty decent. Okay. Yeah, decent hand. Keep. I'm going first, but I don't want to play this one drop on one. We can just wait to play it on 3 and get the full advantage of it. It's way more important to just get card advantage in draft than it is getting tempo most of the time. Play. Yeah, definitely still. We got the tempo already. Red green again. Alright. Well, no matter what you kill, opponent, like, I'm going to put a bunch of counters on something. What if I want to put them both here? So when he tries to, like, he has to respect this one and try and kill it. And then it can put a counter onto something else. I think I maybe get more from keeping this card around. Could also play this and hold up in case he has another removal spell. Makes this. I'm gonna turn that up. Oh. Something a little wonky with the audio on my side. I mean, give it 13. I can't just like play this and no. I'll just attack with both of these, see what he does. Nice. One mana removal. We kind of cloaked with this one just a little bit. Yeah, nice, nice. All right, let's go. Right, I just need 2 more wins and we can call this one a success. I may even draft again. I might not play it tonight, but I may just go ahead and draft it to queue up for like tomorrow. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. Let's see what we feel by the end of it. My friend's asking if there's RCQ happening. Okay, land spells. It's not the fastest hand, but we'll keep it. On the draw. Hello. I am in a good mood, so I will actually talk in this game. Let me just get to scry or surveil. These bad cards off top. Or we don't have any like dual colored cards, so like this doesn't get in the way of any of them. Now this is the card that I wish we could have gotten We had a chance to, but I think we took the. I want to say the long. No, it was the rare, right? It was like the one drop hair that we took over it. Definitely way more impressive. But this is just like a solid card on rate. And then also when you're like bouncing stuff back and forth from your like hand, you start getting a ton of advantage. Got like 2 greens already if we want to use them. Guess we'll go ahead and attack first and see what he does. I don't remember all the flash threats that are in the game or in the set. Let's see how we get punished. Most is probably just him killing this. I'm gonna play the splash monitor. No counter magic from the looks of it. Probably no kill spells either. Ooh, look at this. We really prioritize these frogs. Okay. Nothing to use with this yet, but we will most likely get something. Let me see. So target creature you control, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a counter on it. Activate only as a sorcery. So we can... Maybe it's... You know what? We're going to play this first so that we can start flickering it. Yeah, just put on the weaker guy. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Should have held up like a blue to like threaten. Ooh, a rare? What is this? We have rares in your deck. That's not allowed. So basically this is like the Kalitas, right? Like we're to. So when it dies and then instead of create a rat. It's got 1 blue up, so he possibly could be holding up a shore up. Entirely possible. So I could flicker this to make it stronger, and then it gives the ability to have this and this attack through those. I think I kind of like that. Let's discard a little stronger. We'll both be able to attack. It's just going to chunk. Okay. And I think we'll pass with that. Oh, if it's any creature that dies. Oh, that's way different. No. If a creature opponent's control would die at the beginning of each end step, create a rat. Or X number of creatures. Okay, never mind. Alright, so he... Wait. Am I tripping? Hold on. If a creature opponent controls would die, exile it instead. At the beginning of each end step, create a... So... What you're telling me, this card is broken. So this card is just busted on Arena. Okay, well, I mean... That's fun, I guess. Alright. Coolios. Okay, I was about to say, it's not going to happen again, is it? Question is if I want to polywop something now. Attempt to do it now and then be able to flash it back. I'm gonna try it. This doesn't have like a pump ability, right? Yeah, no. Let's do it with this. I'll pay for the ward. Okay, he didn't have anything. I'm just being scared for nothing. Play another one of these. Bring this. Trigger this thing. Trigger again. Starting this. Attack. Oh, I don't care for nothing. Oh wow, that's like impressive. I don't know what he had in hand then. The opponent had like a busted card. He still like didn't. Oh, still couldn't win the game. Funny that card is. I was rereading. I had to read it like 3 times just to figure it out. So I'm like, there's no way this card is that good. No, I've read this card plenty of times. It's just like Kalidas. But like, it's hard to say whether it's slightly better or slightly worse. It's like depending on the situation. I think Kalidas has got to be better just because of like one is one color, 2 like the lifelink and the ability kind of synergize with each other to be better against creature-based decks. Whereas maybe the rat may be better against like more mid-rangey decks with the ward and the tokens being able to scale a little bit better. What am I doing? Yeah, I guess Rap Shooter. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, again, we're just gonna wait on this card. This card just is so good later on. I'm not gonna let him know what our plan is. Be able to get in a little bit of damage here. Okay, a lot of bit of damage. Yeah, a lot of damage. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to stop that anyways. Let's just Rap Shooter. Wait, what? Oh, did I just like gift? Did I gift and like... I don't think I paid attention. I like pressed gift when I meant not to give a gift and I gave him a card. Oh no. Oh. We're cooked, chat. We're cooked. Oh. Well, at least we have one more game to give. New cards, new cards. We have to just do this just to not die. He's already got a flyer up. 5, good. Good for you. Okay. Doesn't block anything too terribly great, but... Right now, like, the flyer is probably going to be the hardest thing to fight right now. Really got to win this ground battle. Okay. You're just calculating if he has a win? Oh. I guess this password card like really doesn't make people think. Yeah. Okay. As much as I want to keep these around, I think I have to start blocking these. So I can get a favorable block. Yeah, like a few turns to deal with the mentor. Brave, not enough. So now he's gonna be able to just start putting multiple on this, or not multiple counters, but making it a 5/5. So let's see, how do I beat a 5/5? Just putting these two in front. We'll be able to like deal with the mic caller. We could play this one. Just gives it 2 counters naturally, and I don't have to worry about double blocking. Can also just chump too. I just need a chump blocker. Actually, maybe it's just better to just race. That's also another option, because it does have trample. Ooh, this guy got good. I'm dead next turn. I don't deal with this card. Is that what you were telling me? Don't combat moves to a player. So put a counter on all his birds. Yeah. Yeah, our opponent had like a really good start with this one. We'll go ahead and concede. Good stuff. Okay. Yeah, one more. Since we're going to play all of our games down to the wire. Alright. Last one for all the marbles. Pay some bills in a few minutes, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, decent. A red deck is gonna be rough. Well, honestly, not, because we've got like 2 removal spells and like a decent curve here, so actually it's not gonna be that bad. And a hair too. I like it. One discard. Let's just go ahead and discard. It's just way too expensive right now. Okay. Red green, so another raccoon deck. Expensive for gains +1/+1 trample. Okay. Play. What if it's just +1/+1 trample to end the turn? I can live with that probably. Go ahead and kick this guy. So I'll take the trade. It will not. Yeah, that's not the way to win the game. Paw Patch. So cute. He looks so menacing and cute at the same time. Uh, the little baby. I'm just a baby with a morning star. I guess I'll just attack for now. See what he does. Play 4-drop. Well, it's not looking good for our opponent. We may be wrapping this up real soon. Oh, it's 3 colors. No wonder he was waiting to do stuff for so long. Okay. I mean, we're just gonna let this through. Deal more damage on the crackback. This, so this, we'll go ahead and kill this now. We just don't have to deal with anything else. And, let's do something, kill this. Attack. So, yeah, I gotta do light damage. What you got? The raccoon deck, I don't know. I don't know about it. Seems like some of the cards are a little, what is this thing? Cost less for each, oh nice. And put it on this guy. Cost less for each creature in your graveyard and in exile, right? And Menace and Death Touch. Doesn't really matter because we've got the guy making him unblockable. Pumping him, attack with him. Nice. All right. Full value. 6 and 2, 7 and 2. Excuse me, 7 and 2. Not a bad run, especially for a deck that I only kind of liked. It was decent. I think we had some pretty decent draws there too. All right, we got our packs. Let's go ahead and crack them open, right? We'll do it one at a time for you guys. Nice. Okay, we needed one of these lunar convictions. Okay, that's 1 down. Another bat card, even better, a wild card. All right. See it. Come on, another bat. This card's okay though. That's a decent one. That's a decent one there. Yeah, not so decent. Not so great. Got some bats, but not the ones we wanted. Not the ones we're playing. Come on, Fountain Port. Okay. We already had one. I can imagine wanting to run more than one in the deck. Okay, Keynote Curator. That card's alright. The last one, come on. Please be a bat. Oh, it's a mythic. I don't really care that much for mythics. Like, I've got like a million mythic wild cards. The problem is like getting the rare ones are high premium because all the lands are rares. She got 69 mythics. That's nice. Go ahead and use this. Okay. So they've done like the tree is different now, where it's like usually it's like a tree where you have to unlock, like you have to choose a color and then go through the paths and like use your mastery orbs to unlock different tiers of that color. Now they've just like made it so that you can choose whichever one you want. Ooh, they have a full art Essence Chandler. I might actually get that. Let me see. It might be what I use my thing on. Yep, definitely want to use it on that. Use it on Essence Chandler. Nice. Sweet. So when we start playing that deck, we can have a full art of it. I don't know why they. Yeah, I guess the sleeves are something. Like the Jace one is probably cool. It's got like a man, like the Liliana one too, right? Does it have a texture? It's got like a texture to it. I don't know what they use it here. Legal and historic, I guess. Mm, I got something new in the store too. I'm probably going back to the draw. We're gonna do one more. At least do one more draft. Uh, I thought I did this already. Wait, did I not spend the orb? Am I crazy? Oh, okay. No, I just didn't update. But we're gonna use our other draft token. We're gonna do one more draft. And see if we can do a little bit better with this one. This time I want to go 7-0. 7-0 with this one. Let's go. Here we go. Yeah, these things are firing off like that. Okay, so let's see. Another great start. Wishing Will is not good almost in any format. But we do have a Fireglass monitor. Again, y'all already know how I feel about like taking like two colored cards in the first pick. It's between this and the take out the trash. And honestly, as a like just as a bolt, even though you get like additional like advantages if it's a raccoon, it's probably makes it worth it. Short bow? That's an interesting one. I wouldn't mind getting one of those. Yeah, Fireglass monitor is pretty decent. I would just hate to like lose out on a decent card that I can use in multiple archetypes. So for instance, in this one, we got like really no black. So we're like more going towards red with this. There's this one, this mythic. It's really a constructive card. You really won't get like all your advantages out of this with having a ton of islands. You like turns your stuff into islands too, but you also need like triple blue to cast it, so you really have to be basically a mono blue deck. There is also Otter Ball Antics, which is actually really sweet too. But we're gonna stick with the other red removal spell here. It's just usually like Otter Ball Antics is good, but I don't think that it's changing our colors good. So we'll stick with this one. Another Fireglass monitor, so that is in for consideration now. I already know we're kind of in red. We did pass off one to the right, but the fact that we're getting one means that our opponent, like red, is a little bit more open. Like we've actually got lizards in this one, and the rest of these cards are like mediocre at best. So if we can get like this deck, then it'll be really good. Ooh, and we got another take out the trash with another lizard. Yeah, no, we're just gonna take another take out the trash. See if we can actually get the red black deck this time. These are decent. Like even if I missed out on one of them, I think it's like fine. You don't need a ton of them in order to be really good. So add sacrifice to get to your hand. Then a red 2-drop or a 5-drop. It is a lizard though, which adds some bonuses to it. Even though this is a 2-drop, we can get better 2-drops. I think I'm going to lean more towards like taking the lizard synergy. We could also take like this land, but it's not like as important. Okay, we just get like another red card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, deals damage to each opponent. I mean, it's it's not a lizard, but lizards do like get advantages from pinging the opponent. So it's decent enough. And then if we just end up in like an otter deck, which is like it might be possible because Daring Wave Rider is an interesting pass. We'll go ahead and take it here. Okay, and we got a saver. Ooh, so black should be open. Just -2/-2 and get a food. Yeah, I'm really feeling this black. I'm feeling this black red really coming together. On another aggravate. Yeah, this deck. This is probably the deck that we're gonna go like 0-3 with. Like, I feel like every deck that I like really like the start of or really like like all of my picks in really doesn't come out as well in the end. This card may actually be better, even though like I mean it's a lizard, but this one just like it's a straight up 2-for-1. So I think I'd rather take this. I don't think it's definitely better than a combat trick, that's for sure. Let's look. Yeah, a lot of twos. Two decent ones, two decent early turn creatures, and then just removal. Looking good. You got a good start. Now we're in the advantage over like the person that we pass this Fireglass Mentor, because now they might be struggling to like actually get. We're taking like all of the solid red-black cards that are passing our way. Discard a card. It's a red 2-drop. It's not very exciting though. This one's not super exciting either, but it's decent. We could also take the tree mascot, but this card is just well statted. Oh, lizard. All right. And there's a battlefield with a counter on it if opponent lost life this turn. That's exactly what we're looking for. Okay, and then this nonsense card. Ooh, another Might Caller. We got 2 of these, I think, now. So I'm gonna look and see if we like if there's some other actual playable cards. It's playable. Or no, like this is way better. It's just like it's a lizard that like triggers stuff. We're gonna take it. Like, it's just got better synergy, even though Might Caller is cooler. We just want to make sure to like prioritize like keeping our lizard curve low. If that wasn't there, it'd probably be either this card again or maybe even the land. Yeah. Just take the Gateblade Assassin. Okay. Now we're kind of expecting that this pass back is not going to be as great as ours because like whoever is in red black, whoever's taking like the repass like the Fireglass Mentor 2 is going to be not passing us back anything great. This card is, I think, that good. Could take another one of these. It's just another 2-for-1. This card's like a better all-around card. Because like later on in the game we can just like get a creature back from our graveyard. Might just be better than that. Just lower on the curve. Maybe just better than the Mudflap too. Another kill spell. Real sharpshooter. It's not really like unless we like deal the damage to the opponent, it's not a great card. So I'm not excited about taking that one. This one, whenever you cast a sorcery, put a counter on Tempest anywhere. I wonder if this card. Oh look, Heirloom Epic. That's the one we were talking about. I'm gonna take the removal spell. We're still gonna just take the removal spell over like the kind of okay creature. Not fires. Now the audience are starting to show up now. If duo could also like take a mana fixing, but I'm not super excited about that. I haven't seen any of the really good lizard cards. What's this do? Deal a damage to any target and draw a card. Cards that good? Is that a 3.5? Guess that's fine. Deal damage to any target, draw a card. Yeah, I can see that being good. Slave. Yeah. Okay. Well, the red is coming at least. Okay, and we got like a 1-drop black card. Or 1-drop black lizard. That one's decent. Ooh, and a 2-drop black lizard, or a 2-drop red lizard. Even better. Possible whoever we passed this to just kind of gave up on, unless maybe there's just been like really good red black cards. Ew. Oh, you betrayed me last time, but I'll trust you this time. Well, I say that, but I'm also like a little low on my 3-drop slot. So I may just want to take this cutthroat. I think it may be more important to like get this curve situated than like getting explosive cards. Yeah, we can take this here now. So this card is pretty decent. Like if you're in an aggressive position, making a 4-3-on-4, 4-3-on-3, it's not bad. We'll take the land. Yeah, this is not looking that bad. This card's okay. Just helps get damage through and like pumps our creature. Okay. Ooh, there we go. That's a great one. Just having all of our lizards and other creature types deal extra damage. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted. This is a one for whenever you lose like okay, my bats you control with it. Ooh, but no, we're just gonna take another Fireglass Mentor. Right? Now we get to just like really fix like what our curve really looks like. Everything's gonna be pretty free from here on. Especially if like we're getting passed back all of the solid like red black cards that we didn't take before. Okay, now it's gonna be turning up good. All right, this is coming out nicely. We already have like all of our playables, and now we're just like looking for optimization. Nothing really optimizes. This thing is decent. Let's see, one more rats attack, and you have 7. I don't think we have that many rats, but I mean a 3-1 for 2 might be fine. There's also this, but that's just kind of a nothing thing. Actually, there's also this card too. Like the decent 3-drop preacher. Possibly get bigger. Okay. I don't think I'm in the market. I think I'm in the market for that. Ooh, some more lizards. And then this one is a real good one. Either like just make your opponent discard or thought seize a card from their hand. That's perfect. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. A manifold mouse. Oh wait, what's this? Frogmite? No. Yeah. So I got it. It's got a 0 for it. I mean it's on colors. We'll take it. Another red. Anything better? Nope. Yeah, just uncommon lizard. We'll take it. Another lizard. Take that as well. Probably could have taken the threatened card in that case. I think I was so scarred from like taking that card before that I was more worried about like not getting our 3 drops curve in order. So now it's gonna be, now we gotta look at like things that we just want to cut. We're not gonna play any of these. It's just the best card in the pack, so I'll go ahead and take that so nobody gets it in case they're in rats. Uh, just a decent card. I don't think there's anything that I'd take. Kind of getting really high on our playable stuff. We're basically got our deck figured out. Unless there's like it's an otter lizard, maybe. Yeah, we have a bunch of uncommons, I guess. Like we're kind of in the could be in the mood for that. These cards are great. I guess I'll take this. I'm gonna take a 2 drop and someone. And that. Okay. Way better. I have much more faith in this deck than we did with the other one. So let's go ahead and start making our cuts. We gotta cut 6. Not a lizard, not a lizard, but a decent card. Not a lizard, but a decent one. We may end up playing that 2-drop again. I know we have a ton of them. And we may want to like start like try jamming some of the mice that we got with this manifold mouse. In our 2-drop slot. Yeah, so we can play like some more of the Whisper Scribes. I know we took another one. Yeah, one of the things will be put another one in. Duo. It's a rat squirrel duo. I didn't even know that was a rat squirrel duo. Lizard duo. Yes, this we can cut that. Honor. It's a decent card, but we do need to make cuts. So I'm thinking we cut the top end of the curve, like top out at a 4/4 with menace and reach. Okay. Feeling that. What are we not running? Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I thought there were I thought there should have been more cards. Yeah, this guy are honestly decent though. Possible that it's how many non-creatures we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Gives me some like reach damage. So I'll keep that one. I don't want to just worry about like putting attackers on board. It's possible that these are slightly better, even though this is like on curve. These just like do more in the late game. Because I can see this card not being that great. Just really like a curve filler. We can say kind of the where are the all spring cards, like these like all spring cards. are more like 4 drops than this one. And the problem with this one is just like horrible on its own. Maybe I'll click them and run the. I've liked the guide dive duo a lot better. I've been threatened by this card way more, at least. So I think I'm going to run it instead. So it looks a little bit more like this. Okay. Manifold Mouse is just kind of, it helps itself and then it helps this. If it's not for Manifold Mouse, we probably wouldn't run any of these other mice, but Manifold Mouse is really, really good. Like, if we didn't run it, it would be like 1, 2, 3, like these cards. But I think Manifold Mouse is just, when I've played it before, it's proven itself to be a really strong card. There are no like half and half cards, right? I don't think. This one actually helps with mice, right? Yeah, makes them deal an extra point of damage. Okay, so there's a little bit of synergy right there, on top of just being 2 drops. Okay, we're fine with this. It is 9 o'clock. You know what? We'll play 3. We'll play till like 10. We'll play like 3 games. Once we reach like 10 o'clock, then we'll go ahead and call it a night. But I'm really excited to play this one. Don't even like really regret not taking that threaten card. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep it. Decent cards. I didn't even clock that this had Offspring too. If this creature dies, deal a damage to a player. It's also just one of those. This is like one of those that you can just play on 2, and it's not bad. Depending on the situation you're in. And we got a Manifold Mouse too. What I may do is like play the. Feels wrong not to place something on 2 here. Also, he just like they just have a removal spell. I'll hold up to take out the trash, I guess. So I'll wait. Yeah, it's much better to hold up to take out the trash, and then maybe be able to play this. Be able to play the Spark duo. I can't do that now, so I think I'm gonna go with the Mage here. These cards benefit you a lot for like playing them early, so I think that's the way to go. Yeah, you have to take out the trash. There's a land. Well, we can still play everything in our hand. This won't be coming until 2 turns later anyway, or like wait 2 lands later anyway, so I'm not too concerned with missing out on it. Okay. I'm already so close to doing this stuff anyways. I'll just hold up and take out the trash. I don't even want to attack. I want to just tap it to deal the damage. Attacking it just like leaves it vulnerable to so much other stuff. I guess they just have like a handful of removal. Hmm. My message them back. This weekend. My turn. Yeah, black land? Did not. Let's see, holding up removal. So I think I'm going to go with using this. Are we gonna counter? It's just holding up. Ah, okay, yeah. Counter spell. Counter spell. Pass. Attacks. Oh, Pearl of Wisdom. Draw your cards. Divination. Word. Discard a hand and draw cards equal to the number of dash counters on it. Okay. This card I kind of. Oh, it's an enchantment. I don't know why I thought it was a creature. Do not forget to tap this. Damage to you. Okay. Let us and destroy just artifacts. This Manifold Mouse, or we can kick this or play this and then hold up removal. I don't like that a little bit more. Because next, like, we can hopefully see if they tap out and then, like, play Manifold Mouse. And then just get our full advantage out of this thing. Attacks. Oh. Man, I'm holding. Oh. Oh, draw 3. Ooh, okay. That's really good. Okay. Now we're in a better position to just tap out against him. Deal damage. It doesn't deal damage to anything, right? So play. Offspring, Manifold Mouse. So these trigger. Get this. This. I will discard. Maybe they aggregated assault. They're kind of a control deck, so I feel like, well, maybe the one that actually deals the most damage. Wait, can I just discard? You may discard a card. Okay, I was about to say. Discard a card, draw. Double strike, trample, just attack with both. Nice. this. Hmm. Alright, let's go to beginning of combat. I'll target itself. Discarding. Honestly, land here. Needing a black source. Double strike. Double strike. Could also have Sure Up. No, they got it, they got it. I will take out the trash. Okay. Play. Pass. Ooh, so I've gone dead a little bit. I'm just waiting for this black mana, and even then, it might be too late. On 5 with that, maybe we can hope to deck him out. 11. This deck is solid, though. This deck is pretty solid. I don't know about these like this War Squeak or whatever, but it's probably fine. It's a decent card. What is this? Okay. They exile the top card of the library. 8 trample damage. Ugh. Okay, yeah. Deal the damage, another red. Maybe he'll take himself out with this. No great hopes. Let's hold it in case I can double up. Discard at this point. Yeah. Double strike. Maybe not this one. Just dealing a point doesn't feel that great compared to just being able to lose. Still really close, I guess. Blood crawler, man. Another one of this thing. Okay. That's a mandatory effect. Card. Draw a card. I think the other one was mandatory too. Whipping Well. Oh my god, I was just talking shit. I guess in this deck in particular, Wishing Well is fine. Yeah, Wishing Well is a solid one. Okay. Gave that trample. And given that haste, that may be it. Because then target player can't block this turn. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. No, he kind of stormed off on us. Well, impressive. Impressive deck. It took like a million turns, but they did it. We had to get mana screwed. That was a sweet one. I think if we would have actually like got our red or black mana, then that would have been an easy game. Okay, now for the next one. Variance, guys. Variance. Maybe I need to check like what black. I was about to say. I was like, do I need to check 5 red mana or black mana into deck? And now I'm kind of can't actually play anything. If I don't get red mana, then I'm not going to be able to play the game. Okay, and I can keep this. We'll put back the black card. Actually do black mana this time. Is there anything we're looking for? Yeah, that doesn't do anything really. Oh, well, maybe I'll hold off on that and just play playful shove. Yeah. I'll play playful shove. Deal the damage, kill something, draw a card. That's decent. Land. 3 colors. Okay, let's see what's on top. Don't really need another one of these. Well, sure, we'll play a Valley Planecaller. Get the extra points of damage in. Why are so many people taking Wishing Well? Oh my god. I'm like, who are all these people that want Wishing Well so bad? I don't have anything to do with that. Play black. We're gonna start off with an attack. Play a Gecko. And use it to discard and draw a card. You discard this and draw. At this point, we're kind of looking to end the game. Okay, that's a good one. And maybe it's so good that we need to try and get rid of it and offer to trade. Okay. I'm going to offer the trade. Yeah. Doesn't deal additional damage, unfortunately, but that's still pretty good. deck. Yeah. Okay. Card. And a pass. I'm going to try and get the blocker out of the way. Okay, good. Yeah, it was weird. Just wishing well, no targets. Alright. That was a waste of a turn. That is why you don't pick that card. Unless you're the otter deck. And your deck is already super busted. On to the next one. If we can do this, something like that every game, then we can get these gems easily and just be able to go infinite. I like this. Can we to play them? So probably still just better to play the Fireglass Mentor on one. All right, let's go. Disassociating a little bit. They're taking a little while. Twirl! Twirl! I haven't seen Up in years. I wonder if that movie still... Well, I'm sure that movie still holds up. Or at least the opening scene does. It's still like the saddest thing in cinema. Oh my god. Mana ramper? Well, I can tell you where to ramp your mana, opponent. Not here. Trigger. I mean, I can't play them, so it doesn't matter. Go two. Alright. Well, don't have removal for this one. I wonder if we're just willing to make the trade. Nah, I'm not really convinced that I want to make this trade. We'll play this in case we get a... I don't even want to keep my Fireglass Mentor around. Okay, Scout Shooter. It's a bit hard to attack past stuff unless I have a flyer. Oh no, it's got reach. Didn't even notice. I would like that card. Lots of rares. Okay. So I can... Probably could have waited to like see if I wanted to play a land off the Fireglass Mentor. You can take out the trash, maybe the Valley Rock Caller. Want to like gain him life as well. Probably the best card to just get rid of. This way it's not gaining life. Then wait till post combat, trigger these, get a Spark Duo and just play it. There you go. Now we have a ton of reach damage. Let's see what it is. Create a food. It's like going to destroy non-name permanent. It's a solid one. This is probably one of the better versions of these that I've seen. Alright, so start off. Deal the damage. Play Grotto, surveil the top, see if I actually want it. I do kind of want that. Go to post combat. Yep. Flame Caller. Cast Flame Caller. Play Offspring this. Now we're cooking. Does this count otters too? Yep, it does count otters. Oh, I'm gonna need to gain some life because this is gonna hurt. Now all of my attacks are, well, not favorable. It only deals +1 damage more. But this attack is favorable at least. Or at least trades, so that I can start getting in with the rest of my stuff. Alright, good choice. Just don't want to be dealt 2 damage every single turn. Yeah, so we're just attacking with the flyer, I think. Forcing him to find an answer. And then we're... Can we get it back and play it? Same turn? Yep. Actually, we can. This or... we'll get this back. It's just a superior card. Yeah, we're good to go. What you got? Is a secluded courtyard? Where are your otters? Where are your squirrels? I know you've got good stuff there, opponent. I believe in you. Cash grab? It's a start. They get the one thing. What's it? Well, I can't look. Apparently now. He does have a squirrel, so he's getting a food too. It's on like mill the 6/6 to the graveyard. I wonder if he's just gonna get that. Yep. Can he cast it? That's another thing. Am I not able to click on their graveyard to look at it? Okay. I was like, I was wondering what the hell was going on with that. So that's what I think. I think I'm simply going to attack with... I could attack with if I attack with everything, what does that look like? So that would be 3, 6, 8. Assuming he's blocking the 2 biggest things. 3, 6, 8, 10, 14. Okay, so he's just dead. Just attack all. Well, those have first strike. Well, I think I miscalculated that. Even if I did, I have so much reach damage that it doesn't quite matter right now. Just hoping that I didn't see it, I guess. Okay, on a roll. If we get 2 more wins, we can basically lock up this one too. Say that this draft paid for itself. Off. I don't like that one. Yep. Seems good. The goal is to like play this turn 2, and then afterwards play this. Yeah, keep. Once we get a 1-drop here, we got. I'm not really looking for anything right now, so start off the swamp. So we're not getting through at all, is what you're saying. Still gonna play them in for here. Just a better 2-drop. Be able to kill this thing next turn with aggregate assault. Oh, it just says okay. We'll take an attack. Okay. Good stuff. We're gonna go ahead and kill the mana ramper at least. Does this trigger this? It leaves the battlefield without dying, right? Oh, it gets no. That's right. It gets exiled. Oh, I missed that. Nice. He's confused too. No, it triggers. Since it got exiled instead of going to the graveyard, it triggers that. I forgot all about that. I guess it didn't matter which one we play there. Grave Oversight. Both. I don't take it. This one's not looking great. Let me see. It describes something better. We can't kill this. It's just gonna put another counter on something else and make it even bigger. Could Offspring a Manifold Mouse, or I could maybe just playing this Thought Stalker. It's just better. Just discard something, maybe something relevant from the hand. Just a land, okay. I think we're in block mode. Double block this thing. Okay. Doesn't quite blow me out. Okay. I'm simply going to kill this thing, play and pass. We need to be on the defensive now. Okay, he's on the defensive as well. Okay. To attack with this since it has menace. And then manifold mouth play those. Offspring. Cute little guy. Got some fucking goddamn anime moves, so Jesus. Oh, what's happening here? Put a +1 counter, fight a token. Not my cute little guy. Oh, it's just a baby. It's just a baby. It's attacking. No, just double block. See what he does. Six. Yeah, create the offspring. Double strike, but I think I'm maybe holding back. I can either hold back or I can attack and hope for the best. I think I've gotta attack. Like, just no other way that I'm winning this game besides that. Just gotta hope that he doesn't outclass me. What food do I want to sacrifice? Could be these two. Yes, these two are the least impressive. Wait, did it not? Oh, it's a sorcery. Oh, it's a sorcery. Oh, I should have known better. How do I always get got by the sorcery? I'll give it to him. No, that was on me. That was all me. Gotta read my cards. Okay. We got one more loss to give. Like we said, we're gonna play until 10 o'clock my time, just in 20 minutes. See if we can at least go even. So funny. I knew that this was going to happen with this tag. Yeah, look at this. It's just not keepable hand for this deck. All right, now we go. Here we go. So this will put back a mountain. I don't want this interaction, especially going first. And with the otter too. What are you planning to hit? Well, at least that guy does have fitness. So that's something. Cool. Gonna get got by the frog deck. No, we'll just. That deck has like a lot of toughness, so I think we need to hold the assault for one of the bigger cards. That's an interesting one. Tangle Trumper doesn't really do anything. Unless maybe he like makes a ton of tokens, possibly. But the only way to like use this card is with 2 untapped tokens. I guess it could be any tokens, so it could even be like food and stuff like that. It's not bad. I guess for the fact that you can like use it with like your food and random like pocket sand that you have, that's pretty good. We're gonna get this guy out of here. Could exile this artifact too, but I don't know if he's going to be untapping that anytime soon. Alright, got another 8. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Yeah, so he's gonna start making big stuff. Well, I mean, you just draw your removal, that's easy enough. Is that game? Yeah. Not quite game, but it's the writings on the wall. Okay. Now, we did that in 4 minutes. Sometimes I like the arena games sometimes. They're just like quick and easy. The client's like pretty, once you like learn the client, it's pretty intuitive. And you can like just really get some like games of Magic on demand right there, and you have like a couple minutes of free time and don't have to like load up a deck and like commit to a league and all this other stuff, and still be competitive. We're still playing for rank with your. Haven't checked what we're on silver 2, either 2 or 3. This is a keepable hand. Starting out with this. It's a strong card. It's at least a solid one at common. Ooh, nice. Oh, gains +1 no matter what. If it's a creature token, it also gains Death Touch. Okay. I greatly underestimated this card. I think we might have passed this card by when we were taking cards, and cards actually not too shabby. I'm gonna take the opportunity to play this. And let's see if I can't punk him out. Nice. So now we get the Gecko, trigger, get the effect. Nice. Really puts us ahead. And like powers us through, even though we're not like quite ahead on board. Not about to be ahead on life either. Scaredy cat. Yeah, let's just go ahead and play the Offspring out. All of our non-creature spells and start dealing chip damage and turning on our mentor. Oh. Oh, get out more. Oh, God. What is this? What's happening? Just attacking. Oh, excuse me. Here, we get getting that time. We need one more win. Interesting. Okay. 1 mana up. There's like a 1 mana combat trick. I'd rather not fall into it if I don't have to. I kind of want to wait for him to tap out for that combat trick. He's obviously holding something up. I don't take 2 good cards. I would have wanted that. Okay, it's a free attack with this. 4. Kind of don't want to lose any of these just yet. Go ahead and blow up this flyer. Probably the most annoying card. Oh, Dawn's Truce. Does he want to give me a card? All of its cards gain Hexproof. Okay, let's just see what we get from the mentor. No attacks. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get this so we can get another creature. That's... No one want to attack now. That's interesting. I could attack with this. He does use the pump spell. Trade? Or not trade, but I'll be able to at least kill this thing. May also be beneficial for me to not even worry about using it like that and attack. Just use it like this. Oh, yeah, is it at least a cantrip? Draws. Let's see what the mentor does. Mentor gets me an assault, so I'll use that. Attempt to use that on the flyer. Trigger those again. Okay. I'll give it indestructible anyways. I don't know why I thought he gave it like something else. Even better than I thought. Oh, wow, that's really good. Well, he definitely did that just to get the advantage, so I can make this block pretty freely, probably. Still don't want to sacrifice too much. The ability to loot my cards is really good. this. Okay. So now it'd be a little bit more free to attack with this card. Okay. Chomp. Let's just go ahead and start looting away stuff. Guess I'll pass. Let's trigger that. So you can target anything with that. That's interesting. Alright, but we didn't find anything. I'm pretty safe just double blocking this. Carrot cake. I could have, should have killed the mentor when I had the chance. Just getting those two back. He would have been able to get this card back anyway, so it didn't matter. Didn't count on that. Go ahead and get the flyer out of the way. Lizard. Play it. Attack, no reach. Reach. For both of those. Take out the trash. And Spark Skin Duo. Play. And let's take out the trash. It's just a rabbit. Just a thing with that can actually threaten my life total. Back a card. Gonna get back a flyer again. How long was I able to play it until the end of the turn, right? Yep, getting back to flyer. This flyer is making and breaking the game. Manifold Mouse. Does that do anything? On a mouse. We will play it. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll wait. And I'll go ahead and attack with the flyer. And damage, see what I get off the mentor triggers. Okay. And then this. How many cards do I have in my? I have 7 cards in library. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. So this is not a May ability. So I'm going to have to start making some moves very soon. We got 7 cards left. It'll be 6 soon. Don't even know if I can do that. Is this a May ability? You may discard a card. Okay. Yeah. 3. Get your token. I wish I remembered everything that I had in my deck at this point. I know I have another Drain Flyer left. Okay. 1, 11. Does he attack? Does. Yeah, just to trigger this. He's got plenty of cards. And he gains another life from it. Don't really have a favorable attack, so or a favorable block, so I'm not taking it. Make sure deal damage here. Not forget that. Okay, so I might just chopped. Don't think so. I don't know if I attack because this is not optional apparently. I have one more time where I can do this. So this under combat. You can get both of those double strike, but they still don't attack past anything. That's fine. Oh, I didn't deal a damage here. Crap. Does that... guess that buys me a turn? Oh yeah, and he's got that thing. Let's see what's up top. The Flame Caller. I definitely need that card. Okay. Just untap. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to my 5, 10, 11, 12 attackers, 10 attackers, and another life. Play. Okay. Most of his... they just have to just say methods for blockers at this point. He's dealing extra damage. I can maybe wait another turn, get a few more chips off this. It'll just be dealing 2, I'm dealing 1, but that's something. I think I can maybe hold off for a little while longer with this. I'll be at least netting positive on damage. I don't know, at this point I'm trying to just rationalize some of this stuff in my mind. You can attack with more threats. Like, gives him more time to like find answers to stuff. Sure. I got lucky and didn't get hit anything like that. So just getting in with the big stuff now. Okay, giving that double strike. Okay, so 13, I have to soak up enough damage from these things. There's nothing I want to do pre-combat, I don't think. Able to do some reach damage. So I think this want to block here. It's 1 toughness anyways. This here, some more reach damage. Here. That soaks up 7. And let's soak up like a little more. That may just be enough to survive, I think. That's 11. Is that it? Damn, that must be... That might have been enough to survive for me to die. Yeah, just like exactly enough. That was frustrating. Yeah. Well, we tried our best, and it's exactly 10 o'clock, so we cut off was right when we said it would be. We were 1 win away from getting there. That was a close game. We didn't like misplaying some of those. We probably like missed something somewhere where we got them, but that was still a tough one. We had a ton of out. Wild card. All right, well, those were the games. This has been a very, very interesting set to draft. I knew, like, when I was watching this set get previewed, that this was going to be a huge draft set, and I think that's very, very true. You get really rewarded by sticking to your colors and sticking to your strengths in these decks. So yeah, wasted all my tokens, so now I'm just gonna probably play on my gems. How many wild? Like, I still just have like 8 mythic wild cards, or 8 rare wild cards, and that's nowhere near enough to like build the deck that I want. So we're gonna probably GM some more drafts later this week and see if we can't get enough, and hopefully be able to pull natty pull like the cards that we need to. But yeah, all right. Again, thanks for joining in. please make sure to follow us here on Twitch. Make sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and yeah, make sure to tell your friends, tell your family, tell your loved ones. So we're going to go ahead and get this done. Let's see if there's anybody we want to raid. Guess we'll raid Dingo. Just an easy choice. Playing modern with some of the new cards. Wait, is it modern? I don't actually know if it's modern or not. This might be cube. Yeah, it's maybe no, it's not a cube. It's got 2 lightning bolts. What is happening? You guys are in for a treat.
Just to double check, I got nothing in my sideboard. Do it now. What's up, Southern Magic? Smoge. Funny enough, if I didn't